The ODM party leader Oburu Odinga has gone bare knuckles against Sifuna, the Nairobi senator, and the Linda Mwananchi team by telling them to shut up. Listen to this.
Own people raising the issue that they should be sacked. If they are sacked, will you get a replacement from this area? No. If they are sacked, will you get a replacement from here? No. And if you want, because Kenya is big, Kenya is not yours, Kenya is for everybody. So I'm telling those who are demanding the sacking of our people who are in government to shut up.
This is was an unexpected statement from Oburu Odinga, especially now that there is a strained relationship between William Ruto and the ODM party. He now asked the Linda Mwananchi team to stop asking for the resignation of some of the Luo members, or rather some of the ODM members who are in positions in the administration or the UDA administration. Remember when Godfrey Ososi was attacked while in Kisumu, there were calls, a lot of calls pointing out to Raymond Omolo. Sifuna, the leader of the Linda Mwananchi faction, equally asked the relevant authorities to arrest Raymond Omolo and equally to arrest the goons that were sponsored by Raymond Omolo. Babu Wino, the member of Embakasi East, equally echoed the same, and he went further, giving names of those who were caught on CCTV. In fact, he gave more than 10 names of the youths who are being used by Raymond Omolo, who is the PS for internal security. And he says that those people were the ones who are causing mayhem in Kisumu and also wanting to cause harm to the people allied to Linda Mwananchi faction. It is something. It was a big allegation, but to date nothing was done to Raymond Omolo. Nothing happened to him. Unfortunately or fortunately, only 3 youths were arrested in regard to the Kisumu saga, where Godfrey Ososi was badly assaulted, and the 3 youths were released recently on a 1 million bail. And this alone can tell you that those youths couldn't afford the 1 M cash bail. There's someone big behind them, and that maybe it might be Raymond Omolo, as Babu Wino has been saying, because Babu Wino even said that he has all the evidences. He can even cross-examine those boys in court because, he's a high court advocate. He said that he has all the evidence linking Raymond Omolo to the Goonism around Kisumu County and in Luo Nyanza.
The leadership of Linda Mwananchi. It is PS Omolo's boys who attacked Godfrey Ososi, and this is a list of all these boys. Number 1, there is a boy called Lucas Otieno, popularly known as Dogo, from Kisumu, attacked Ososi. Pinga from Manyata and sometimes in Nyalenda. There's another one called Buda from Nyalenda. There's Ronnie from Manyata. There's Alan Owako from Nyalenda. There's Kevin from Badis. There's Kalonje Carlos from Badis Nyalenda. There's Clean Query. There's a Tito who was also there to film and also to attack.
Therefore, in one voice, the Linda Mwananchi faction called for the resignation of Raymond Omolo as the PS of internal security, and there's something perhaps that did not sit well with Oburu Odinga. Now, Oburu Odinga, addressing the Linda Mwananchi, he went bare knuckle, asking Sifuna and his brigade whether if Raymond Omolo or rather any other leader resigns from the Kenya Kwanza administration, from Ruto's government, will they give an alternative person from Luo Nyanza? It was a question, and he ended up telling them to shut up. Another thing that happened recently is about the more than 4 billion fuel saga, and the PS for energy, Opio Wandai, was equally dragged in the same. He was dragged in the mud regarding the saga, the 4 billion saga, and equally many people rose. many people, especially from the Linda Mwananchi. You know, the word itself, Linda Mwananchi. So those leaders are there. They are there to protect Mwananchi. Therefore, if anything happens that hits badly to the common Mwananchi, the Linda Mwananchi Brigade, the Sifuna-led faction is there to protect the Linda, or rather is there to protect the Mwananchi, and they did the same thing. So there were calls across the board. There were calls asking for Opiyo Wandayi to resign as the cabinet secretary. So many people, not only the Linda Mwananchi faction, many people said that. Many people, even in opposition, the likes of Rigathi Gachagua, the leader of DCP party, Eugene Wamalwa, the leader of DAPK, they've been calling on CS Opiyo Wandayi to resign. In fact, Gachagua even asked, he gave the details on how the deal was achieved, the G2G deal, saying it was a scam. In fact, he said a secret meeting was held in Dubai, where a deal was achieved of stealing from the fuel deal. It was something that was so big to an extent that now everyone was calling for Opiyo Wandayi to resign. Unfortunately, the statement that was issued by Oburu Odinga did not defend nor did not betray Opiyo Wandayi. But according to what he said recently, it means that he's there to protect, Opiyo Wandayi. And another thing, remember, the party leader, Oburu Odinga, is also the chairperson of a committee, energy committee in the Senate. Therefore, many people were also pointing fingers at him, saying the way he's handling himself, he hasn't said anything. It seems that also he is a beneficiary of the corrupt deals in the 4 billion fuel saga. And that is why he is so bitter. So this one, it is, let me say, it is a beating. It is a beating to Sifuna and the likes. Now that they want to hold a rally in Kisumu after the Nakuru that will happen on the 26th. So by what Oburu Odinga said, like right now, Oburu Odinga is the spokesperson of the Luo Nyanza. By calling out Edwin Sifuna and his brigade, telling them to shut up, he was kind of inciting the youths and the people of Luo Nyanza not to receive Edwin Sifuna. By so doing and by so saying, it's like he was inciting them not to welcome the Linda Mwananchi Brigade in Kisumu, by telling them these people, they don't mean well for our community. They want the people who have gotten jobs from our community to resign. And in fact, the father said that if these people resigns, Kenya is too large. If they resign, it means we won't get the seat again. Someone else would grab the seat. And that is why he says, he's telling Edwin Sifuna and his people that you people should shut the fuck up, because there is no way our people can resign, because we cannot get a replacement from this area. So he is inciting indirectly. He is telling the people that these people don't mean well for the community, and we're gonna see so many things happen during the rally in Kisumu. And we also know that Raymond Omolo has been amalgamating and bringing together youths and telling them that they should not support the Linda Mwananchi. So we are waiting to see how this one unfolds, in as much as Babu Owino and Edwin Sifuna are so confident of holding the rally in Kisumu. And one thing you need to know equally, in as much as Raymond Omolo can bring forth a lot of goons, can bring a lot of youths, to beat up the Linda Mwananchi Brigade and cause disruption so that one does not happen in Kisumu, there's one thing you need to remember. Babu Owino was born in Kondele. He's lived there. He knows all the routes in the hood. And you know how cheeky Babu Owino was when he was young. He was the leader in University of Nairobi. And being a leader there, it means you know how to use the youths very well, how to use the goons and how to cause intimidation. So in Kisumu, it will be a scene that will be expected where the goons from Raymond Omolo will he face the goons from organized and sponsored by Babu Owino? Yeah, exactly, Babu Owino. So it's something that we need to wait and see how it unfolds. But then I feel like in Kenya we are losing it because we are entering a phase whereby our politics are going to be intruded by goonism, where a leader, to vie for a position, he must have a brigade. He must have 100 youths who will be acting like his goons to beat up the opponents, to beat up those who say bad things against him. That shows how the politics in Kenya is rotting away. But I don't know what you think. You can give me a comment down there in the comment section. You can equally subscribe, like, and share our content, because perhaps if you're new here, that will help you be seeing our contents more often. Equally hit the notification bell so that you can be receiving notifications each and every time we bring you a new content.